Hey guys, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at an insight into price action and the smart money way. So I'm going to be taking you on a trade or the series of trades I took today. So it will be popping on the slide of the screen. And this will show you what is possible when you understand the possibility of this style of trading. That's smart money. And when you keep practicing, you keep practicing, keep honing your skill. What you're doing is that you're getting better each step of the way. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to be showing you using the benefit of hindsight, because I didn't get to record this beforehand. I actually didn't plan to shoot a video as regard this. So I just thought, why not share this with the community to benefit them? So that's why I'm actually recording the video now. But that I'll be using the replay too with the benefit of hindsight. But I'll show you the exact trades that I took and the way I took those trades and what was my thought process, what was my objectives in mind, what I had planned out, you know what I'm saying, in price and the way I was looking at price, the from the buy side to the sell side in terms of liquidity. And I believe with this insight you can go into the chart and start seeing price in a whole new different way. So I believe this video is going to be short. I'm trusting God for that, and I'm sure you're able to get away from this video with something. Like you can see the price still, this recent price is still printing out. This particular candle is still printing out. So the market is still on because currently this particular chart is set to the New York time zone. So this is still 9 o'clock New York time. So price has reached to the 2000 level around this area right here on the GBP USD. And currently this is I believe this should be 3 o'clock or 3:30 Nigerian time. So without further ado, I just want to show you the way I was thinking about price, why before I was able to catch this particular move, and while I start engaging price from this particular region. What I was looking at was if I zoom these charts out, you get the whole perspective of all the lines I drew. So on Tuesday, this price action here, all through to Wednesday, we saw price. Sorry, on Wednesday rather, all the through to Thursday, we saw price dropping down aggressively. And today, this particular price action to the buy side is actually Friday. So looking at price properly, you can see the way price on Tuesday um, on Tuesday right here, it actually broke structure right here. So if you've watched the institutional order flow video I put out here, as I believe that was last year, you understand that when you see a major break of structure like this, it tells you and it gives you an indication that price momentum has changed, and that's what we saw. So price went up, tanked into that particular area, this order block, this body. But to get a precise entry, you'll be focusing on this particular order block right there. Because if I bring out this tool and draw from this low out here, you'll be saying, can let me remove that and use something else. Use this right here. When I draw something like this, you see how price reacted to this whole order block, this up close candle right there. So but that's not what we're going to be looking at. This is not what we're looking at today. So I'm going to removing that. So you see the way price dropped down, clearing these lows right here, clearing these lows right here, and price came back up again and eventually tagged down, filling all this void it left in price, breaking this order block and coming all the way into this breaker block that we have right here. Good. But you can see the way price rejected instantly, it has filled that. So this was a run in liquidity for an objective, which was this breaker. And you can see the rejection in price. But since price was seeing a bearish momentum, you can see it came for this particular fair value gap here, this area right here. So if I zoom out in price properly, you see that there. You see how price came for this particular fair value gap, tanked into the low of this order block up close candle, and you can see how price all the way started falling. So this whole consolidation here was because we're out of the New York Q zone, we're going to the Asian Q zone, and the rest. So price was actually dropping. You get so on New York Open, which was this place, we can see the way price started dropping aggressively, and it dropped all the way into the London Q zone, clearing this particular low right here. and price all of a sudden this is Thursday price action, and price rejected to the buy side, tanking on that other block right there, and you can see how price rejected all the way to the sell side. So even you may be asking what this particular line is actually for. If you look at the 4H4, that's a series of up close candles. So that's the body of the candle right there. So that's what that line is all about. So if you come back to the H1, sorry, that's the 1H, I believe. Yes. 1H, there you have it, that line. And that rhymes with that particular order block right there. The price came to fill on the 1 hour and rejected all the way to the sell side. So dragging down price, you can see how price came and sweep through the liquidities on this, the body of that candle, and failed to get to this particular low right here. Good. So this was the ending of Thursday's trading. So we can see that from this particular high to this particular low, you can see that price has actually fulfilled the objective on this price range. So this whole price range has been delivered from top to bottom. So now price is going to do either one of two things: break through this low and keep going down lower, because we're currently in an overall bearish tone for the British pounds because dollar is making higher highs, seeking higher prices. So seeking higher prices. You can see the way price is dropping here. I'm going to explain why it's doing that. So price came and sweep below this low right here, but failed to get to that um, low. And if you have access to my private mentorship, you understand what to be expecting once price do something like this. You get. So we weren't trading because this was the New York session. Sorry, the Asian session all the way, and we're waiting for price to dwindle and dwindle, and price come all the way into New York Open right here. You know what I'm saying? So why price was doing this? What price created around this region? If I zoom out price, it's me. But it created a mitigation block because price went up, came down. This low failed to take out this low. In some brokers, we can see that this particular low, pardon me for the, let me take it higher. In some brokers, this low actually took out this low. Like with the broker I used to trade actually, the FXTM. This low actually took out this low. But on this particular broker, it didn't take out. But all the same, as long as you understand price action and what you're looking out for in price, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So in my own broker, I was looking at this swing high here as a breaker block. But here on this platform, this will be a mitigation block right here. So price ran all the way to the buy side, clearing that mitigation block. And that's why I extended that line. And you see as I marked it up there. So we've seen price drop all the way into the sell side objective, and it shows us a willingness to respect it and build up breaking structure, which is forming this mitigation block. So price is going to come to mitigate the orders right here. It's going to mitigate all these cells. Mind you, these cells is still active in the marketplace because it didn't clear out these lows. So price is going to come to mitigate those cells, and that's what price did with all this series of cells right here. So still explaining the inside in price action before I go into the trades. I want to explain to you how I arrive at that. So I've already showed you what this line is all about. This particular line is me outlining the objective in price. Why? Because if you look at the H4, that's I believe that's 4H. Yes. If you look at the H4, these are series of down close candles. And series of down close candles, I've taught you this over and over again. This is nothing else but an imbalance. Because you can see right here, you can see the way price is dropping aggressively. And all these are series of up close candles. So these are series of imbalances in price. So price is going to come until it finds an area where there's an inefficiency or where there's liquidity, and that's where it's going to tank. You know what I'm saying? So that's why price drive all the way up, all the way to this particular order block right here. If you understand this particular insight in price action, I can tell you your whole trading journey is going to change entirely. So when I saw this particular imbalance on the H4, which was the 4 hours, and this was where we're going to get resistance, all I did was I started waiting on the H1. I believe that's one H, yes. So I started waiting on the H1. So immediately I saw this break above this mitigation block, and as you can see, if I draw this crosshair, you see this is New York Open. After New York Open, we saw this impulse moving price. This next candle is actually pre-London session, which is 7 o'clock London time. So if you extend this order block out in time right here, using even the week and the rest, you can see that this price actually came down into that particular area. And that was why I took my first order. Mind you, I took many orders within this range because I was working within 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and 1 hour. Yes, that was what I was working with. So I took many trades within this region, aiming for just this particular high before price actually took out that high. I took many orders right here. That's why you see on the screenshot I put out there. You are going to see multiple trades I took right there. And prior before then, I've actually taken a loss on this particular account. You know what I'm saying? And this was how I recovered the whole loss back. You get it now? So that is what we have right here. So you can see the way price came down and actually wicked through and actually fulfilled this particular objective here. So immediately I saw the objective was fulfilled right here. All I started doing, I started waiting for price to go above this particular price here. That will validate this particular area as being efficient. So you see where price wicked through. So if I bring um I think I need a vertical line right here. So I think I'm going to close this. I'm going to look for the vertical line. So if I bring the vertical line and I put it right here, let's see something. So I'm going to drop down to the 15 minutes. Yes, 15 minutes. Okay. We're going to see something. I want you to watch something here. How we actually see surprise start running all the way to the buy side. So this is after that candle wick through this whole down close candle right here. So you can see the way this particular candle, even before this printing candle, you can see the way the candle came into this order blocks and started holding up. Why? Because the momentum in price has actually changed. Price actually has a new draw of liquidity to the buy side, which is this particular area I outlined in price. You know what I'm saying? So you can see where the moment price tapped here, some people will be waiting for price to run for lower prices. No, price is going to respect this down close candle and start pushing up. So that was what price did. Price expanded. So I'm going to remove this stuff right now because it's actually interfering my analysis. So price pushed up, weak through this high, weak through again. That was a failure swing, a weak through move right there. And price came down, clearing the liquidities on this body. And you can see how price expanded to the buy side. I don't get it now. And dwindled for a while before eventually hitting that area of liquidity right there. And this is exactly 8:30 or yeah, exactly 8:30 rather, New York time. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what you should expect in price action. And that's why you're seeing all this piece of price action down. So I'm not going to use the replay button anymore because I've actually explained this in process on how I entered this particular trade you see. So I was following institutional order flow, seeing how price respects down close candles, and I was taking advantage of that because of the particular imbalance I saw on the H4. And this is something I've taught this particular series of down close candle, this imbalance I've seen on the H4. And this is what I teach times without number. Now, on this candle being printed right here, now if I go back to the H1, you're going to see things for yourself. So now, mind you, on the H4, we can see that all the series of up close candle, though on the H1, you can see its price action is kind of chubby, but on the H4, it's actually smooth. On the H1 is chubby, but on the 4 hour it's very smooth. So you want to understand time frame relationship while trading. You get it now. And that's how you find your way in price. You know what I'm saying? So you can see the way price now, after tanking on this particular area, you can see the way price broke structure right there. You know what I'm saying? And you can see this is not a benefit of hindsight. This is actually printing even right here as you are seeing it in price. Now, what will I be doing? What will I be doing while waiting for this order? I'll be waiting for to see if price is going to respect this up close candle. And as I'm going to take out this rectangle tool, I'm going to extend that out in time. Wow, that's not responding to me. Let me try that again. I'm going to be drawing that out in time. Good. So I'm going to change the color because I want something very transparent. So I want to see how price actually respect this particular order block, which is an up close candle. Because that will tell me, yes, that this particular area in price is actually respected. I don't want to see price break this high. Sorry, break this particular candle. So I want to see if price is going to come and respect this particular area right here. I don't know if you understand it. So if price comes back and respect this particular down up close candle, then that validates our area, these areas wanting to sell. And I'm very, very optimistic. You can see also this area mitigation block. You can see the way price drive into it directly because the mitigation block is very, very active. You can see probably there are still some orders right here that the market makers are still yet to unload. You'll get it now. And if you also pay attention, there's actually a kind of fair value gap right here. So price may likely tank at this area, drive into that particular fair value gap for the first leg in drop in price. So this is you understanding what the momentum in price is, the area of reference, the area of target, just like the way I teach it. You know what I'm saying? Then you want to apply the series of smart money concepts, which is the fair value gap, the imbalance, which is under the imbalance, the liquidity void, the order blocks, the liquidity pools, and those stuffs. You understand? You want to be able to put them into context using blending them with time frame relationships, and you'll be able to arrive at a very, very clean setup. So probably some people probably must have been waiting on the pounds to keep on selling today. But look at when pounds is actually selling. Why? Because this is already programmed in price. And the way we see these things programmed in price is studying price, looking at price action. If you can, if you can, for you to help yourself, you can mark up these areas in price to give you a detailed understanding on what you are looking out for. You know what I'm saying? As now, as price dropped here, and you can see this happening live right here. If it was like I just came and I started showing you now, and I told you, price dropped into the mitigation block, you tell me, probably some of you believe is just a benefit of hindsight. But now you can see how precise our price dropped into that particular area of mitigation block and is rejecting. I showed you this mitigation block even before this price started dropping here. And I'm telling you that I want to see price drop into that particular area. Mind you, you can't be 100% correct or accurate in terms of, oh, this, that, you know what I'm saying? But the truth is that your level of accuracy and precision in trading the financial market is going to actually increase. You know what I'm saying? And when it actually increases, you know what I'm saying, is because of you understand how to apply smart money concept accurately and appropriately. You know what I'm saying? So you want to really, really understand how it works and how it flows. So I hope you find value in today's video. See you in more videos.